Hello everybody and welcome back to Gloom and Doom. So where we last left off, we saw that one freaking incubus dude get absolutely wrecked. So this time, I guess we'll see who else is gonna get wrecked or not wrecked. Because according to the achievements I saw, it is apparently possible for you to make it so that Oh! Winona! Beep, 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 beep. Ah, okay, I'm awake. I reach out and slap down on my alarm clock. Another morning, another day. Time to put my game face on. I crawl out of bed and think about getting dressed for the new day. But first I need some music. No copyrighted music, Winona, or else I'm gonna kick your fucking ass. A few scattered CDs are lying near my stereo. Which one should I pop in? The Cure, Portishead. This one. Feels like a slow morning, so let's go with a little Portishead. Do you like Portishead? It's really good in the rare evenings when I don't really have any homework or chores. I think I have their music on my phone. You can just put it on and feel the tension leave your body. I sway a little to the music as I go through my closet. Okay, I'm ready to start the day. Hi, my name is Winona. I like playing PC games and listening to trip-hop music. I think I'm a pretty regular teenager. Except that I am also the Doombringer. And I'm probably going to destroy the world. What, you think it's weird for someone to introduce themselves as the Doombringer? But you wouldn't even blink if someone says something like, "Hi, I'm Christina and I like to sing," or "I'm Gina and I drive a taxi." It's just how people self-identify themselves. Some people identify most strongly with their passions, their jobs, or even their hair color. For me, it's all about my destiny as the Doombringer. I bring doom. That's who I am. Now, don't get me wrong. It's not something I want to do. I'm not a terrorist or some revolutionary. I'm not even particularly angry at the world. Well, not angrier than the average teenager anyway. I'm really an okay person. But I'm cursed to end the world, that's for sure. I don't know how and I don't know why, but I just know what I'm destined to do. I admit, it's not like it was revealed to me by some old guy with a big bushy beard. And there isn't a corny poem out there that describes me blowing up the world. But it's something that I've always known in my heart. That still makes me sound nuts, doesn't it? But trust me, I'm not crazy. And I'm doing my best to not kill you and the rest of the world. Oh, well, that's reassuring. In fact, I'm trying everything I can to prevent it from happening. But first, I have to survive another day of faking smiles from my foster parents and dealing with the asshole customers at work. I'm trying not to become a giant weird blobby thing that eats the whole city. You know, standard teen angst stuff. Well, no time to dwell on that now. I have to get to work. Joy. Where do you work? Oh, we're back to Gloom. Gloom and Doom! I get it! But we have one more playable character. Oh! You stare straight into your adversary and see your green eyes reflected off his sunglasses. Your clawed fingers curl tightly into fists and you twist them around slowly to loosen your wrists. This will not be an easy fight, but it's a fight that is long overdue. You are foolish to seek this challenge. I will not go easy on you, so be prepared to feel the full force of my wrath. Too many victories have made you arrogant and overconfident. I'm going to win, and you're going to feel like a right asshole later. Oh, you have a British accent, I'm sorry. Let's dance. Pop and lock? Oh no, it's a fight. Let's dance, old man. I'll dance on your grave. Oh my god. The two of you sink into the couch, and you start up your trusty old Sega Genesis. Are you ready? Let's go, Bonehead. Bonehead, now I'm definitely going to own you. The game begins, and you speed away in a blue blur, a half step ahead of Mr. Yesterday. You take a few well-practiced jumps, and are rewarded with a pleasant metallic sounds as you collect all the rings in your path. We're playing Sonic. Oops, looks like I made the jump that platform collapse before you could jump onto it. I'm still going to win because I've got more rings. You always look forward to yesterday's visits. After 400 years of living in solitude, it feels strange to have someone to talk to, I bet. It's definitely nice, but it still feels a little strange after being friendless for so long. Stranger still is the fact that he's immortal. But that's not going to stop you from beating him in Sonic 2. I heard you got Sorgoth last night. So glad you did, he's one of the biggest arseholes in the city. Funny thing is, I didn't even have to leave the house. Lured him here with a mortal girl. Very creative. You should get double points for that. Yeah, well, a kill's kill. You should take more pride in your work. Why? Doesn't mean anything. Just doing this to earn my way in heaven. After that, I could finally stop killing. But you're so good at it. You're probably the best at what you do, and most assassins would kill to be as good as... Wait, that doesn't sound right. A job's a job. Do you even enjoy what you do? I do. I help people. Just like how, in a way, you're helping people too. I guess so. Maybe you're right. Killing demons. That's what all the good guys in movies do. That's right. You'd be the good guy in a movie. But I still don't really enjoy the killing. Good guys probably shouldn't. Do you find it more difficult to do your job these days, though? Have your ethics changed? It's not bad. It's still really easy for me. Really fucking easy. Like Shinobi with the unlimited shuriken cheat turned on. When I need to, I go out there and I cut down demon after demon without blinking. That's because you don't have eyelids to blink with. Oh, this guy thinks he's fucking funny. You know what I mean, smartass. I'm so good at this, it's almost boring. But then again, I was literally created to do this. Just wish I was doing something else. Anyway, I'm sure I'll kill enough demons to satisfy the guys upstairs soon. Soon, huh? Tell me again, how long have you been doing this? 400 years, give or take a few decades. 400 years of killing demons and you're still not done. Michael's doing his best to make it happen, but it's hard to convince the boss upstairs. I've done a lot that I need to atone for. Oh, so were you human at one point? Is that what Michael said? It's the truth, and I have to come to terms with what I've done. You've done a lot of favors for him over 4 centuries, and it's still not enough. I did some really bad things back in the day. Don't atone for all this stuff overnight. Yeah, but it's been 400 years, Gloom. That's not overnight. Do you trust Michael? I mean, I don't know anything about him, so if you're asking me, I'd say not really. And it's been 400 years and our situation hasn't changed? I don't know what Gloom did, but that's a long time. Not really. Not really. He's too much of a weasel to be trusted. But what can I do? I need his help. If you're so hell-bent on making it to heaven, isn't there something else you can try too? You've got lots of spare time in between Michael's requests. Maybe you can spend this time doing other things to help your quest. Like what? I don't know. Go help out an orphanage or something. That's the kind of thing that gets people into heaven, ain't it? Maybe, but I'm going to focus on Michael's quests. He's just the most senior archangel in heaven, sitting just under the big boss. Michael controls the seraphim, the angels that guard the gates of heaven. If I can get into Michael's good books, he has the authority to open the gates for me. Yeah, or he's just using you because he knows that you're desperate. You're banking your entire hopes and dreams on this one chance. Me, I'd explore some other possibilities, especially if I have the time to spare like you do. Like I said, I've killed a shit ton of demons for Michael already. I don't know what the number is, but at this point I've personally killed more than all the other angels. Pretty sure my time will come soon. You just have to have some faith. You turn your attention back to the game. You're about to finish this level, and everything has been going your way. In fact, this might be a new personal fastest time for you. You glance at Mr. Yesterday's half of the screen, and you can see him struggling hard to keep up. He has no idea you've almost won. You feel kind of bad, and consider letting him get a bit closer before you both finish the level together. Do your best and win, slow down and keep it close. I don't think Mr. Yesterday's the type of person to want us to, lose on purpose. Do your best and win. There's no honor in throwing a match. You zoom to the end and finish with a personal best timing. Damn it, Gloom! I'm still only halfway through the level! Well, hurry up then. We're playing Sonic. This game is about speed. You stinky arsehole. Been called worse? The round ends and you're the clear winner. Mr. Yesterday nudges you with his elbow. Come on, next round. Bring it. Oh. Ah, the video store. What's going on the TV? My little refuge from the ugly world outside. I always hear my classmates complaining about their part-time jobs and how they get in the way of their social lives. But after a long, stressful day at school, it's nice to come here and feel at ease. I love it. I love walking among the movies and being able to pick up a random box and read the blurb to some obscure movie. Or just looking at the new release section and seeing the awesome new box art. Haters say that movies are contrived and they're factory-made with predictable and conventional plot lines. They say that it's boring because the hero always wins and good always overcomes evil. But I think I need that in my life. I need to know that if someone works hard enough, they can beat the odds and save the day. I need to know there can be a happy ending. But a job is still a job. It's not all rainbows and lollipops. And when you work in retail, you've got to deal with customers. And the Karens. Like this one that just entered the store. Hi, welcome to Groovy Movies. How can I help you? I'm looking for a movie. Which movie is it? I don't know the name. It's an old movie. Shit sticks. They're the customers I hate the most. Can you tell me anything about it so I can help you find it? Do you know any of the actors in it? Yes, it's Michael something. Michael Biehn? Michael Douglas? Michael Keaton? I can't be expected to remember their full names. Anyway, I can tell you about the cover though. Great, that would be helpful. It's the Michael guy on the cover. Okay. He's a guy with a gun, and then there's a girl he has to save. Thanks for nothing, video store gods. I'm never going to guess this movie. A guy with a gun, and a girl he has to save. James Bond? Naked gun? Falling down? That's half the movies in this store. No, we're gonna get fired. James Bond? Question mark? Has there ever been a James Bond that's the actor's name is Michael? That would be cheating to look it up. We'll just say James Bond. I don't know these other two movies. Are you thinking of a James Bond movie? No! Do you think I would forget who James Bond is? No, of course not. Are there any other details that you can remember? No, I think that should be specific enough for you to find it. You work here, you should know your products. Kill me now. Should I deal with this customer? Take down his phone number, get this fucker out of here. Okay, tell you what, you can leave your contact number and I will call you when I find it. That's a good idea! He gives me his number and I write it down on a post-it. Can either stick it next to the phone where I can see it or under the counter where I can't. I'd want to put it under the counter, but put it where we could see it. Stick the post-it next to the phone. Okay, sir, we'll call you when we find the movie. Thank you, Yugi boy! The guy opens the door and leaves. The door lets in a strong gust of wind that knocks the post-it off the phone. It flutters onto the ground, and I stare at it while biting my lip. What should I do with the post-it now? Stick it back. Oh, I told him we'll call him back. I reluctantly pick up the post-it and stick it back. I even use a bit of sticky tape to secure it properly. Like, I know this guy is annoying and that he doesn't deserve for us to call him back, but he also seems like the type of dude who would complain if we don't call him back, so it's better to be careful. Finally, I have peace and quiet again. Since the store is empty, I take the time to rearrange the new releases in the shelves up front. It's amazing how some customers just can't seem to put movies back where they found them. Do these people have memories like goldfish? No, they're just lazy. I was actually in Albertsons today. I went to the store to get some groceries, and somebody left a bucket of fried chicken in the, like, frozen section, like where you find all the cheese and the pre-cooked spaghetti noodles. There was just a container of chicken, fried chicken. People are still like that, Winona, I'm sorry. Is it really hard to put that movie back together with the other copies that have the same cover picture? Not that any of this matters once the apocalypse kicks in. I have to ignore the assholes, ignore the bullies. Just stay focused on not ending the world. It's a good goal to have. Oh, we're back to Gloom. Hi, Gloom. It's another long night in the old house. Another long night of pacing around. The wind is quite strong tonight, and the windows rattle loudly. You'd feel cold. Oh, sorry. You feel cold, except you're a wraith, and you don't feel anything. Except the sting of loss when Mr. Yesterday beats me at Sonic 2, and the thrill of victory when I beat him. You don't feel cold. You don't feel heat. You don't feel pain. Well, not physical pain, anyway. Another problem with being a wraith is that you never sleep. You just can't, so you're awake for 24 hours every day. 7 days a week, all 52 weeks of the year. And most of the time is spent in your lair. It messes with your head a little, so it's best to always keep yourself occupied. What do you want to do tonight? Brood. Watch some TV. Play some video games. You must do what I do, Gloom. I play video game, you play video game. Let's break the fourth wall. You float over to your Sega Genesis and take a little look at your collection of little black cartridges. What are you in the mood for? An action game, a fighting game, a role-playing game? RPG. Something slower would be nice, so you put on an RPG. Something. Have to defeat the evil dark dungeon with the magic sword. Whatever. There's always something to kill. No, dude, stop killing. You assemble a team of heroes in the game, including centaurs, bird people, and an overpowered werewolf. But after a while, you realize that you spend most of the game not actually fighting. What takes up most of your time is carefully exploring every corner of the levels, searching bookcases and chests for items. I have time to search through all of these bookcases only because I'm immortal. Wonder if mortal players do the same. Seems like too much work just to find a healing seed. What do you want to do tonight? Watch some TV next. You sit on the couch and switch on the TV. What are you in the mood for? Something serious, something funny, something you haven't seen before. Try something new. You flick the channels and look for something new to watch. Hey, what's this? You come across a show with a mother and daughter chatting in a coffee shop. The two characters speak unnaturally quickly, and you sometimes have trouble keeping up with what they're saying. This must be what it's like to exist in a video game where impatient players fast forward all the dialogue. Hey, I haven't done that yet, Gloom. Don't give me that look. I'm slow. I'm playing slowly. You like the characters and make a mental note to find out what happens next week. Oh, okay. Now we have to brood. Well, at least we did this last. You float over to the window and look at the moon outside. When you spend so much time in the same place, you start becoming very observant. Are you not allowed to leave the house? You notice things nobody else would, and little details become significant events to you. Even simple objects develop a life of their own. Hey, what happened to you? You stop to look at a shard of glass on the floor that had broken from the window. You've changed since you broke away from your friends. Your color is a bit different and paler. Is it because you've fallen from the light? Or is it the anguish of separation? Cheer up, Glass. You've become stronger and more resilient than those you've left behind. You pick up the glass and place it on the window ledge near the window it came from. Here, you can show them how far you've changed, for the better, in the past few years. A passing cloud blocks the moonlight for a moment. What is this? The rest of you won't accept the return of your fallen brother? You smash the window. Other shards of glass drop to the floor. Pathetic window. Try spending some time in its depths below and see how much of your precious morality you can retain. Suddenly, a blinding light fills the house. Whoa! Hey, Gloom! Michael. An angel appears, landing dramatically with his wings spread wide before folding them behind his back. Oh my god! That's not very graceful. Every angel has something unique and special about them. Michael is special because he's the most annoying asshole in all of heaven. But you need his help, so you put up with him. Hey, how's my favorite wraith doing? Is this a good time for me to drop in? I hope I'm not interrupting anything important. Discussions between you and your furniture? No, it's fine. So, you took Zorgoth out like I asked? You hand him Zorgoth's horns. 2 incubus horns. Michael takes the horns and tosses them into a pouch. How much you want to bet this twat is taking credit for all of the kills that we're making? Oh great, this is fantastic, Gloom. I hope it was not too much trouble for you. No trouble at all. Great, great, I know I can always trust you to get the job done. Okay, I have another appointment to get to. There's a lot going on upstairs. Michael starts to spread his wings. Michael! What is it, Gloom? Am I done yet? Have I atoned enough to return? Oh my god, that laugh! You are so mean! You've always hated Michael's laughter. Arrogant and shrill. Sounds like the laugh of a bad theater villain. Glare at him! You glare at Michael. Oh, come on, Gloom. Do not get angry at me like that. I'm sorry, bro, but it was just too funny to not laugh. You understand, right? So, is it enough? No, I wish it were, but you're not quite there yet. I've been hunting your demons for over 400 years. I've killed more demons than any other being in existence. But you've also killed a lot of angels, have you not? And you want to enter heaven after that. Heaven, the most sacred place in existence. Sad to say, you've got a lot more penance to serve before we can open the gates for you. How many more then? Do you even know? Of course! I've had my seraphim keep track of these things, especially a case as important as yours. How many then? Bro, I think it's not a good idea to go into specific numbers. You will not feel good about it. I will feel awkward. It will just be unpleasant for everyone. Believe me, it is easier if we just keep doing this together, and you trust me to do my part. I don't trust you a teeny tiny bit, Michael, because I think you're just using Gloom. You're just using him to do your dirty work. 400 years of killing, Michael. 400 years. This is exploitation! Exactly, that's what I'm saying! This is exploitation, Michael! You're just using me to do all your dirty work for you! That's exactly what I was saying! Do not speak to me that way! How dare you blame me for your predicament? I did not force this onto you, you brought it on yourself when you made your bad choices all those centuries ago. In fact, I urged you not to do it. And if you were not going to listen to me, the least you could have done is listen to her. Your fists tighten at the mention of her. Who's her? Look, what's done is done. Now you have to come to me for help, and I'm helping you. For all his claims and teaching, the boss himself does not actually forgive all that easily. You should consider yourself lucky that you have voices like mine and hers speaking up for you. These things take time. Michael steps to the side and adjusts the hairbun on his head. I have an idea. Pawns like Zorgoth are insignificant. They're annoying and we need them dead, but their deaths do not help the war effort much. And you know what the boss is like. We need to give him something really compelling before we can change his mind. What are you suggesting? Let us set you loose on a target of consequence. Something big. Don't say Winona. What do you want me to kill? Jotelath, the mistress of suffering. Yes, her organization captures mortals and sells them in demons and other mortals as slaves. And food. Oh dear. Jotelath is responsible for almost all the human trafficking in this region. If you can kill this one, I can definitely go to the boss and plead a good case for you. I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can do. You should be more enthusiastic about this, bro! This might be your last job before I get the gates open for you. I'm sure you're dying to see her again. But be careful, Jotelath commands a small army of plague demons as protection. I would not want anything to happen to my favorite wraith. Michael throws his head back and laughs to himself. You imagine slicing his throat open with your spectral blade. I have to go. That is the problem with being an archangel. You're always needed by someone somewhere. There are decisions to make, plans to approve, people to meet. I envy your simple life down here. Do not take it for granted. Farewell, bro. Michael takes off and flies back to the heavens. You wait till he's definitely out of earshot. I'm not your bro. I'm not your friend, guy. Left alone again, you slink back to the window and stare out into the street. The night is still young, but the neighborhood is quiet. Outside, a little boy walks past and looks at the house. His friends told him to never look in here. But they're also the same friends that said the PlayStation was better console than the Dreamcast. So they're not always right. He looks in and sees a strange glow inside one of the windows. Oh my god! He accidentally gazes into something he'll eventually describe to his therapist as the green eyes of death. Gloom, you just traumatized a child! What? The boy freaks out and runs all the way back home without once looking back. He will have trouble sleeping tonight. And every night for the next few years. Alright, we're gonna end it there for today, but when we come back next time, it looks like we'll be switching back to Winona, and so we'll see what's going on with her. Hopefully we'll get to punch Michael in the face. I know he's just using Gloom, and Gloom may have done some bad things, but well, very bad things according to Michael, but I don't trust Michael. I don't know if he's doing everything he says he can be doing. I don't know if we can trust him. Not with that man bun, at least. And that laugh. But until we play this again, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, please consider subscribing. Remember to take care of yourselves and have a good day.